8 facts you haven't heard before about Severus Snape, loved and hated character in the Harry Potter universe. Severus Snape, the most mysterious Death Eater in the Harry Potter world, has both scared us and melted our hearts with moments of love. Let's take a closer look at the unknown facts about the character, also known as the Half-Blood Prince. The Harry Potter universe, introduced to us in 1997, has captivated audiences of all ages with its array of characters, both good and bad. Some characters, like Severus Snape, defy easy categorization as good or evil throughout the film. Snape, a key figure in the book and film series, has a story that deepens as we get to know him better. Despite sparking debates in both the real and magical worlds, some claim he acted solely for his own interests, while others argue he had a soft heart beneath his dark cloak. In short, Snape has a complex and evolving story. How much do you really know about him? Facts about Severus Snape. He achieved a first in Hogwarts history. Among the Death Eaters, only Snape could fly. He taught the Weasley brothers invaluable things. Alan Rickman wasn't Warner Brothers' first choice. He was a legend, being both a Death Eater and able to produce a Patronus. J.K. Rowling's etymology passion didn't skip Severus Snape. He was the child Petunia Aunt mentioned with disdain. Snape is a bit different in the books and films. Now, let's delve into these facts. He achieved a first in Hogwarts history. As known, Severus Snape graduated in 1978. Unaware that he would soon experience his greatest tragedy after graduation, he joined Voldemort's side immediately. After Voldemort killed Lily Potter, Snape returned to Hogwarts in 1981 and became the potions master and head of Slytherin House. This return marked the beginning of several significant events, including becoming the youngest professor in Hogwarts history at the age of 21. Among the Death Eaters, only Snape could fly. While most wizards could fly if they had a broomstick or a hippogriff, Snape could fly without either. How was this possible? Snape, of course, was a Death Eater, but he learned from Voldemort and became the only Death Eater in history who could fly. He was also the first to learn to fly without any external aids. He taught the Weasley brothers invaluable things. J.K. Rowling has mentioned several times that she created the main characters of Harry Potter by drawing inspiration from historical and real-life figures. Snape, associated with a chemistry teacher due to his interest in potions and spells, began his professorship at Hogwarts without the presence of a Weasley sibling. Despite his dislike for the Weasley family, Snape taught the Weasley brothers invaluable things. In 1981, he entered Bill's class and taught him potions. Over the years, all 7 Weasley siblings received potion and magic training from Snape, passing down his mastery through the generations. Alan Rickman wasn't Warner Bros.' first choice. Many Harry Potter fans might not know that Alan Rickman wasn't the initial and only choice to play Severus Snape. Warner Brothers initially had their eyes on Tim Roth, a favorite of Quentin Tarantino. Roth considered the role but was in the middle of filming Planet of the Apes when the offer came and couldn't accept. However, whether this was unfortunate or not is open to interpretation. Rickman, despite being closer in age to the Snape in the books, became synonymous with the character due to his unique voice and deliberate way of speaking. He was a legend, being both a Death Eater and able to produce a Patronus. One of the most striking details in Harry Potter is Snape's ability to produce a Patronus despite being a Death Eater. We learned about Snape's ability to cast a Patronus from the books and saw it for the first time in the Deathly Hallows Part 2 film. Normally, casting a Patronus requires a special and happy moment. Death Eaters, feeling insignificant, generally cannot produce a Patronus except for Snape. Snape, due to the immense love he harbored for Lily, could perform the Patronus spell. A lifetime of love allowed him to transcend time and teach us the lesson of eternal love. J.K. Rowling's etymology passion didn't skip Severus Snape. J.K. Rowling's passion for etymology is evident in the names she gives her characters. By examining a character's name, one can learn about their thoughts, experiences, and emotions. Snape's name is no exception. Rowling, thinking about the French word sévère, which means very serious, harsh, and punishing, gave the character the name Severus. She took the last name Snape from a real place in England, the small village of Snape in Suffolk County, east of Cambridge and north of London, known as the home of British classical composer Benjamin Britten. Though the choice of the village's name remains unclear, looking at the roots of the word reveals an alternative spelling of a sneap, meaning to be harsh, scold, demean, or disdain. In conclusion, when we look at the character of Severus Snape as a whole, we see that his name aligns well with its meanings, showcasing Rowling's successful work. He was the child Petunia Aunt mentioned with disdain. Remember when Dementors attacked Harry and the Dursleys in the Order of the Phoenix film? While talking about Dementors, Petunia Aunt mentioned learning about them from that awful boy. The boy she referred to, as we all guessed, was Severus Snape. Even after years, her hatred and resentment towards Lily and Snape's friendship remained unchanged. Snape is a bit different in the books and films. Severus Snape is portrayed differently in the Harry Potter films and books. The reason for this lies in the time constraints of the films. While reading the books, we gain a more detailed understanding of Snape's inner world, his relationship with Lily Potter, and how it influenced him. In summary, Snape's character development is more intricately explored in the books, while in the films, this development is presented more quickly and summarized. In conclusion, Severus Snape remains one of the most complex and enigmatic characters in the Harry Potter universe. Whether loved or hated, his story continues to captivate fans, and these lesser-known facts add depth to his character.